Hello my friends, welcome to the metal shop. Very rainy day here, cold, about 60 degrees. We super needed the rain. Been in drought conditions here for several weeks here in New England. But anyway, so big upgrade time for the Cobra here, finally. It's taken a while, but they're finally here. And there's a clue as to what's coming. Those are new tires, you get BF Goodrich radial TAs. Can't really remember the sizes. It's the proper size for 15-inch rims. Yeah, there we go. 235/60 15s for the front and 295/50 15s for the rear. And just in case you're wondering, the white letters are going in. They're not going to be. I'm not a raised white letter guy. I kind of like the look. But anyway, no. So, time to say goodbye to the torque thrust wheels and time to say hello to something new. Got the boxes right over there. What those are true pin drive Halibrand wheels that I bought from Vintage Wheels out in California. You guys, Cobra guys, know Bob Lacey Vintage Wheels is your source for all wheels Cobra. Something I did not realize is that the custom shop that custom makes his wheels is American Racing out in Los Angeles. So that's where these came from. And you see, I love this when the boxes came in. Custom paint, hot. And let's just open one up and we'll have a look-see. We'll do a little unboxing here and go from there. Got my Cutco knife. You guys follow my channel know the superstition that I have. All big purchases, all things I super care about get opened with the Cutco knife. "15-inch." I hadn't mentioned that. I saw from the tires. It makes sense that they are 15-inch wheels. We're going down from 17. Love the looks of the 15s. This is kind of nice. There's a quick run-out sheet just showing you that the wheels are true. Something right from the factory there. And there they are in all their beauty. Just try to get this out of the way so we can get a good look here. Flat gold, true Halibrand knockoffs, and pin drives, I should say. Stamped American Racing, stamped Shelby. So the wheel sets, true pin drive wheel sets from Vintage Wheels run just under $3,000. I think they're about $28.95 or so. And if you want custom painted centers, you want black, you want gold. He used to charge about $100 more per wheel, or $400 more for the set. I think it's gone up to $500. I think when I placed the order, I actually called him on it, and he said, "Oh, it's going to run you this." I said, "Oh, your website says this." So he honored the price that was on the website. He said, "Send me the link." So I sent Bob the link, and yeah. So anyway, what I'm doing here, this is just a quick little video here before these go off and get tires mounted on them. I'll do a video when I install these on the car, but I wanted to do an unboxing and show you guys the wheels themselves, and I'll show you all the parts that they came with in the kit. This here, I'm gonna do a quick pause and I'll flip this wheel. Here's the back side. Yes, these are 15 by 10 in the rear, 15 by 8 in the front. You can see shorter boxes, taller boxes. But here we have a look at, these are 5 by 4.5, match my Ford bolt pattern. But now honestly, I kind of had an idea how these worked, but you know, I'll show you the hardware that this comes with. You know, a little bit of dust in there from the machine process. It says 15 AR American Racing 427 wheels. It's kind of nice that they got the gold on the inside, and it kind of looks from the discoloration like it may have been, the centers may have been painted first and then welded in because the paint is kind of discolored here. Anyway, they're going to look so much better than these 17s that are currently on the car, which I don't mind, but I was at a car show and, you know, your cars inevitably get picked apart, and that was one of the things. Oh, you know, the wheels, and they didn't like how they had the painted calipers in the front and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna get let's get the hardware, give you a real quick rundown on how this is gonna work. All right, so just a little quick how-to, and I said I had a kind of grasp and understanding of how this worked, but this just confirmed what it does. And here is your adapter, and this will bolt directly to the wheel, and that has two patterns on it. It has 5 by 4.5, which my Ford is. I think it has 5 by 4 3/4, which is, I think it's a Chevy bolt pattern or something. But anyway, you can see this bolts on to the wheel, and then here's your center where your spinner does the actual holding, does the actual final torquing of the wheel. But instead of lugs, over here, I can get the Ziploc open with one hand, bear with me. Instead of lugs, we have these smooth barreled fasteners. So these will mount to your existing lugs like so, and they're smooth. So these will then set up in here. So there's, you know, just like your 5 lugs will hold in place here, and then this just does your final torque. We've got center caps, and these will mount and give you a nice finished look. The O-ring is in it, that's why it slips right in. We'll give you a nice finished look there. All these precision parts. There we've got the O-rings, and he has these nice clips, which essentially clip over the top of this here. I think they go through. There's a hole in there, and you put this kind of a huge cotter pin will go through there so that this can't back out. And he still recommends that you use safety wire, and of course the safety wire is the look, and so you recommend that you put the safety wire on your spinner, and you may leave it just a tiny bit loose, and that way you can monitor if the wheel is coming loose or not. And I believe, I can't see the difference, you'll have to pull these out and check, but there should be 2 left and 2 right, different with opposite threads. On the left hand side you'll have a traditional clockwise thread, but on the right hand side you'll have a counterclockwise, or anti-clockwise as they say in the UK, thread, so that your forward motion is actually trying to spin that tighter, not spin it off. So anyway, let's I want to get all this packaged back up because that's how I roll, and we'll do a quick closeout. So, you know, again, I want to give another shout out to Bob Lacey at Vintage Wheels. My wheels were delayed a couple of weeks through no fault of Bob's. For whatever reason, the custom shop at American Racing sat on the wheels for 2 weeks and didn't ship them to me, which was super annoying. My company hosts a car show, and I planned plenty of time to have the wheels in time for the car show. Didn't happen. I gave 10 weeks for what should have been a 5 to 6 week order, and it's not COVID, and it's not, you know, shipping delays or whatever they call it, you know, can't get the product delays. Anyway, got them. They're a little bit late, but Bob, first class the entire way. This kit is fantastic. You know, he gives you absolutely everything. The spinner is pre-drilled for the safety wire, the safety clips, everything is included in this box. And the wheels, you know, I had to do some very precise measuring for him. He knows all the different measurements for all the different Cobras. This is a Mark II, and I said it's a Mark II. This is my axle measurement, and I had to give him all kinds of measurements inside there to get the back spacing correct, and he did that, and he recommended the tire size for me, and again, it was just outstanding, and I cannot wait to get these installed. So coming this week, I'm getting the tires mounted on the wheels, and this coming weekend I'm going to set the car over, put the whole thing up on jack stands. I'm going to install the adapters, which should be simple. Just obviously they should just bolt on. I think I have a couple of studs that are a little on the sketchy side. I'm going to want to chase those and make sure that they're just right. And I believe they recommend that you use a Loctite on the pins there, probably like a blue Loctite, something that will come off. But in theory, you're not taking those off very often. You're going to leave them on. You just have to take off the large tri-bar spinner to remove your wheels. So I'm going to do that. We're going to do this upright. I'm very excited. This is going to change the look of the car dramatically, and that's what I want. I want this to look like a period correct car from 1966. Those gauges, I have all Smith's gauges. That's a project for the winter. You see I did the steering wheel insert, we did the shifter, we did the handbrake, we did the dash support. I have a different dash support. I'm going to make this look like a period correct car. And here, these are plans for way, way, way down the road for someday. I want to do a Holley Sniper throttle body injection with a turkey pan, which will make the look. It's never gonna be exact, with this radiator setup and electric fans, and it'll never be perfect, but it will be a lot better than opening it and looking at essentially, a Fox body Mustang engine. And this is fine. I mean, I'm having some overheating issues I've got to chase down and electric fan issues, but that's neither here nor there. So we should have a good video coming up with the installation of the true pin drive knockoff wheels. So as always, my friends, thank you for watching, for sticking with my channel, even though the videos have been kind of sparsely parsed out. There's some alliteration for you. Anyway, I truly appreciate your support. I appreciate the view. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and as always, keep the shiny side facing up. All right, my friends, take care. Bye-bye.